Thank you for inviting me. As you can tell by the accent, I'm Northern, so it's a pleasure to be here. Obviously, this is, I suppose, my story. I'm going to tell you about myself. Okay, so my name's Jojo Brown. I am an area manager for Reed Employment in Kingston. I have been down in London for about a year, so currently live in Southfields, which is Wimbledon, if everybody wants to know. And I've worked for Reed for about 7 years. Alright, so first slide. I don't know if most of you, I imagine, are into music. Yeah, well, this particular song is one that kind of jokingly at first, but actually changed my life. Seriously. I'm not going to sing it to you, but it's changed my life. No scrubs. Do you all know it? Do I have to sing it? Well, I'll tell you this story. I was driving in my sister's car. Well, she was driving with me. The song was playing at the time. I would have been 21 years old. Wasn't really doing much. I had a 3-year-old son working in a bar, less than £100 a week type of thing, just kind of tooting on nothing. And the song came on, and there's a line in the song, there's quite a few lines, so I noticed it's Scott talking about a boyfriend who's like, doesn't pay for his kid, has to catch a bus to work, hasn't got a girlfriend, hair's bad, all this type of things. And my sister just turned to me and said, "That's you, you're a Scott." And I was like, yeah, you're right, actually. So that's the first slide. So I suppose how I got to where I am. At school, loved school, very academic. In terms of my family background, so one of my sisters, I'm the youngest, so you can imagine, one's a barrister, one's a psychology graduate, my dad's a psychiatrist, so I cannot say that I came from nothing. But I had a lot to look up to. So at school, loved school, everything like that, fantastic. But then things started to become pretty easy. So when I was in school and then moved to sixth form, like you guys, I was head boy in my school. It's probably one of the worst things that ever happened to me, because when I actually started applying for universities, they gave me an unconditional, which basically meant that the next year of sixth form I could pretty much do what I want and I'd still get into university. So of course I did what I wanted in the last year, hence the school thing. But what actually happened? I said, what actually happened? A good thing now, maybe a bad thing at the time. After my first year at university, after going to university, my girlfriend from 17 fell pregnant, don't mind telling you, and I decided that, you know what, I'm going to have this kid and I'm going to leave university. Another reason why I put him up here, he had a downfall. So the Mike Tyson slide for me is the downfall part of myself. I'm not going to say it's a downfall as such, but if you can imagine, 19-year-old, left university, son coming, didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to have lots of money, but I didn't know how to get it. I had no degree, nothing. So kind of like the Mike Tyson, this is the stage of my life where I kind of thought, I just kind of, all right, it's okay. What I needed was something to make me just get out of the rut. Because I think a lot of you, if you've got a goal or aspiration, you've got something to actually aim for. The problem I had, as I said earlier, I didn't have a goal or aspiration, so I was kind of just in limbo. I was in the bar, I used to work in a bar, a friend walks in, pretty much dressed like I am, and I thought to myself, what are you doing, what job are you doing? Because he was working in the same bar about 6 months prior, left. He says, he's working in recruitment. I said, what do you do? He says, well, sell a bit, work in an office, you can earn decent money, and it's better than working in a bar. So literally that was the day I decided I'm going to do that. Just because he was working in a bar, had a nice car, and wore a suit to work, that was it. I worked in a company in Sheffield, if anybody knows Sheffield in the north, doing industrial recruitment. So I was doing cleaners, warehouse, people, all this type of thing. I did that for 2.5 years. My manager came to me about 2.5 years and said to me, you should try and be a manager, because this is how you kind of portray yourself, you're managing some guys. So I thought, yeah, all right, why not? So I joined Reed 2007. So yeah, 27 years old, never managed an office. I had 5 staff, of which 2 were older than me. And you can imagine this young little upstart trying to get ahead type of thing. But slowly and surely things started turning around. I started to money started to kind of come into the branch, started to be more successful. So about 2 years into it, I won Reed Business Manager of the Year, where I won a car, which was quite nice. So I won a brand new VW Golf convertible that just come out, which was good. The team won Reed Office of the North. So yeah, Business Manager of the Year, what else did we win? Pretty much most of the awards we could win. So I was then getting recognised by the company, which was great. I was one of the 8 high achievers in the company. So I'd done quite well. Could have stayed, but decided I wanted to do something else. And that's when I got the opportunity to come down to Kingston and manage the Surrey, which is where I am now.